Hey guys, it's Cece, and it is midnight on August 3rd, which means that BookTubeAthon has officially begun. I decided, after looking at my TBR, that I'm going to be starting with Amelia Ann is Dead and Gone by Kat Rosenfield. Because this is a really quick book, it is under 300 pages, I think I'll be able to finish it all in day one, which would mean a great start to the readathon in general. So I'm going to stay up and I'm going to read this a bit. I have to wake up a little early tomorrow, because I have to go to work, and then I have to help my mom with crafts for a family reunion that is going to happen this weekend, but I should have plenty of time to read this, and I'm thinking under 300 pages, I'll definitely be able to get this done in a day. So, yes, BookTubeAthon has begun. Good morning, it's 8 a.m. on day one of BookTubeAthon. Last night, I stayed up and I read about 65 pages of Amelia Ann is Dead and Gone, and my initial thoughts are just, wow, and I want to read more now. Unfortunately, I can't do that, because I have to go to work now. But I also have to get down my challenge for today, my video challenge, and I just found out what it is. I have to create a book domino chain, and I was like, oh, that's fun. Maybe I'll go outside for that. And then I opened my blinds and discovered that today it is raining. Can you even see how dark and gloomy it is outside? Probably not. Well, it's really dark and gloomy outside, and it's raining, and it hasn't rained like all summer. So, not doing that outside. But that means as soon as I get home from work, I have to film a book domino chain and post it, which you will be seeing before you even see me freaking out about planning it. But that's what I have to get done today. So I just have to work, and then I have to come back and film, and then I have to read, and that's pretty much today's plan. So it is about 6:15 on day one of BookTubeAthon, and I've been working almost all day, so I haven't gotten a ton read yet, but I am usually a night reader, so I'll be able to get through more later. For now, I am still reading Amelia Ann is Dead and Gone. I took the cover off because I was worried about it getting all gross in the car. So I'm still reading Amelia Ann is Dead and Gone. I'm on page 178 of this book. I am loving it. It's really creepy and weird, and sometimes it's a little hard to follow, but I'm really liking it. But I am about to leave because I'm going to go see Inside Out with my family, which I haven't seen yet, and I'm really excited, and as soon as I am back from that, I am going to hunker down and I'm going to finish this book and start on my next book, which I haven't decided what it's going to be yet, but I'm going to start on my next book tonight. It is 11:45 at the end of day one of BookTubeAthon, and I just finished my first book of BookTubeAthon. So I just finished reading Amelia Ann is Dead and Gone. It was an interesting ride. I haven't decided how much I liked it yet, because I really liked it while I was reading it, but I think I'm just going to have to muse on it for a while, because it was an adventure of a book, so we're just gonna think about this one for a while. But that means I finished my first challenge, that's right. By the way, I did go see Inside Out today, and I don't know if you've seen it yet, but if you haven't, go see it right now. I don't care if you're watching this at 1 in the morning. Go get in your car, find a really weird theater that's showing Inside Out at 1 in the morning and go see it, because that movie was incredible. Anyway, back to BookTubeAthon. Now that I'm finished with that, I am going to start my next book, which I've decided is going to be Heartburn by Nora Ephron. I found out a little bit more about this book since I put it on my TBR, so I'm slightly more interested in reading it now. I'll give you more information once I've started reading it. I don't really know much about this book, but I'm going to get started on it. It is almost midnight, but I stay up late, especially during readathons, so I'm going to stay up and try to get as much of this read as possible. Good morning. Well, sort of morning. It's 11 a.m. I'm terrible at waking up early for readathons. I always set my alarm, and then the alarm goes off, and I'm like, nah, I can read later. It's really bad. But I'm up now, and I read a bit last night. I am on about page 76 of Heartburn. It's interesting. It's kind of funny. I don't really know where I stand on this book yet, but that's how far I am through it. And I am sitting here eating breakfast and trying to decide what scene I'm going to be reenacting for today's challenge. I think I'm going to do something from Me and Earl and the Dying Girl, so I have it sitting here so I can look through, maybe choose a scene, but that's the plan. but I'm just about to head off to work. Oops, I forgot to check in, and now it's midnight, so it's day 3, but here's my day 2 update anyway. I finished 2 books today, which is awesome. It means I am ahead. First, I started Heartburn, and then in the middle of the day I put it down because I really wasn't into it and I decided I wanted to read another book. So I picked up my Read Without Putting Down challenge book, which was American Born Chinese by Jinlun Yang, and I read it very, very quickly, didn't put it down, and absolutely loved it. It was a really great pick-me-up. I'm really glad I read this. My love for Jinlun Yang continues on. But then after that, I did pick up and finish Heartburn, which I did not like at all, but I did finish it. So now I'm going to read a little bit of the Miseducation of Cameron Post tonight, but not too much, because tomorrow I start my buddy read of The Raven Boys by Maggie Stiefvater with Sana from Inkbones Books. So I'm very excited to do that. It is day 3 of BookTubeAthon, and I only read a chapter of my book last night. To be fair, I'm already way ahead of my page count for right now, so it's not that big a deal, but I wish I'd been able to read more. I just got distracted. I got distracted by Twitter and Instagram, guys. And also, there were some good shows on. I got to watch So You Think You Can Dance last night, so I only managed to finish 1 chapter of The Miseducation of Cameron Post, but that's okay. I'm not going to be reading that book a ton today. I'll mostly be reading The Raven Boys with my buddy Reed with Sana. So I'm going right now to go help out my grandparents in their backyard, and then I'm going to come back and film 2 videos, and it's going to be a crazy day, so I've got to go. I forgot to check in last night. I kind of got wrapped up in reading and in hanging out with my sister, so sorry about that. But I read a lot yesterday. I started reading The Miseducation of Cameron Post. Whoa, where is it? And I read that kind of throughout the day, intermixed with my other book, but I got about 130 pages through this, and I'm really, really loving it right now. I wasn't sure about it when it started, but I'm really appreciating it more now. I also got just about 150 pages, a little bit more, through The Raven Boys. This I'm loving. It is not what I expected at all, and I'm really enjoying it, and I'm very curious to see where it's going. So I'm definitely going to read more of this today, because I'm just really into it. So that's where I am reading-wise. Today I have to do a big, huge craft project with my mom for our family reunion. Again, it's going to be very involved. And I have to film a movie trailer today, but I came up with the idea while I was taking my shower that I clearly just got out of. And I'm very excited about this idea, so we're gonna see how that works out. And now I'm going to go and do some crafting, I think. I did not get as much reading done today as I need to get done if I'm going to keep up and finish all these books by the end of the week. I read a lot, but not enough. Hopefully rectifying that tomorrow, because tomorrow's challenge will not take nearly as long to complete as today's challenge did. Today I made it to page 254 of The Raven Boys by Maggie Stiefvater, and I'm totally in love with it, totally engrossed in it, and I think I'm going to finish this tomorrow. At least that is the plan. That's what I want to do. I need to finish it tomorrow. And the reason I'm behind is because I'm only on about page 211 of The Miseducation of Cameron Post, which I'm really, really liking, but is slower than I was expecting it to be, and there are a lot more words on each page than I was expecting, considering it's young adult. I want to get through a bulk of this tomorrow, but honestly, I really need to finish The Raven Boys and get through a huge chunk of this tomorrow to catch up. But tomorrow is also the beginning of my family reunion. My family reunion is a 2-day event, so I'm not sure how much I'm gonna get read. Tomorrow is better because the family reunion doesn't start till the evening, but Saturday is all day. So I'm going to read a bit more of Cameron Post before I go to bed, and that's the plan. I can't believe I forgot to check in again this morning. So I've been reading a little bit today, but I've pretty much spent the entire day helping my mom prepare for our family reunion, which also explains why I'm at my grandparents' house in their guest room instead of in my normal filming spot. But I've been reading today a little bit. I'm on page 300 of The Miseducation of Cameron Post, and it is my intention to finish this book today. I'd really like to. I haven't read The Raven Boys all day which is bad because I'm supposed to be, reading it and responding, but I just couldn't get anything done today. So hopefully I'm going to be reading this for a couple of hours before this family reunion actually gets started. And I have 170 pages left, so I really think I can definitely finish this today and get a bit done of the Raven Boys tonight when I go home. Hopefully. I'm starting to feel really behind. It is actually 1:30 in the morning on day 6, but I wanted to wait and update you until I finished the Raven Boys, which I just did, so now I can actually do this. So this is my 4th book done for the readathon. I finished the Raven Boys. That's quite the last line of a book. It took me by surprise. I can't believe. That was just so out of nowhere. This was an interesting ride, but I definitely want to continue on with the series. I'm a little bit behind still, but I think hopefully I can catch up tomorrow, but I have not that much left of the Miseducation of Cameron Post, so I'm going to read a little bit right now, but I'm really tired. So I think I'll read some more in the morning, and then hopefully start reading Ghost Night. There it is, Ghost Night, which has a lot of pages, but all the print is really big, and it's really fast because it's a middle grade book. So maybe tomorrow, but tomorrow is my family reunion, which is going to be a long day. So we'll see if that happens. I'd like to catch up tomorrow. If not, I have all day Sunday. Hi. I'm so tired, and I haven't checked in all day today because up to this point it would have been fairly pointless to do so. So I think last time I checked in I'd finished Raven Boys. That was a good time when I finished books and stuff. That was good. I didn't finish a book all day today, which is bad because means I'm gonna have to finish 3 books now. Yeah. So I read another chapter of the Miseducation of Cameron Post last night, which means I have about 70 pages left of this. Thank goodness that shouldn't take too long, but I'm gonna do that tomorrow because I can't get through 70 pages of this tonight. It's a bit too heavy. So while I was at my family reunion today, I started reading Ghost Night by Cornelia Funk, and I got a little over halfway through, which is awesome because it is a middle grade book and there are also illustrations. So I am just ripping through this. So my plan for now is to stay up and finish reading this tonight so that I only have to read Cameron Post and the entirety of my last book tomorrow, which is The True Adventures of Nicola Zen. I'm just exhausted. I smell like campfire. It was a very long, exhausting day. I know I'm going to sleep in tomorrow, so hopefully I'll be able to do it. So I'm going to start reading Ghost Night now, and then go to sleep. Good morning, or afternoon. I said I was going to sleep in today. I didn't quite sleep until noon, but I haven't done anything either. So last night I did finish Ghost Night before it even hit midnight, so awesome. I didn't really love it. I was kind of disappointed, honestly, because I love Cornelia Funk so much, but I did finish it, which means that I will definitely be able to finish all 7 books this BookTubeAthon. So I have a little bit of the Miseducation of Cameron Post left. I'm going to go make some, I guess, lunch now. It's no longer breakfast. And then I'm going to read this and finish it. And then as soon as I do that, I'm going to come back into my room and finish The True Adventures of Nicola Zen, which I have not started yet, but is less than 300 pages long, so cake. Easy. Oh, but before I read that, I have to do my Day 7 challenge, which doesn't take too long. I'm pretty short, so I don't think stacking up books to my height is going to be too hard. But that is all I'm going to do today. Then I'm just going to watch Hannibal or something, because I can't read anymore. I'm so tired. Alright, it is the end of BookTubeAthon. I just finished my 7th book, and so I will not be reading anymore tonight. That's all I'm reading. I'm reading my 7 books. So I'm just gonna hurry and kind of wrap up what I read and tell you just a star rating. I don't want to do a full review until the end of the month because this vlog is already going to be absurdly long. So let's just try and go over these. So first of all, I read Amelia Ann is Dead and Gone by Kat Rosenfield, and I gave this book 4 out of 5 stars. Next I read American Born Chinese by Jean Lewin Yang, and I also gave this 4 out of 5 stars. Next I read Heartburn by Nora Ephron, and I gave this book 1 out of 5 stars. After that, I finished Ghost Night by Cornelia Funk, and I gave this book 2.5 out of 5 stars. I also read The Raven Boys by Maggie Stiefvater, and I rated this 4 out of 5 stars. And today I finished The Miseducation of Cameron Post, which I'm gonna go with a good 4.75 out of 5 stars. It wasn't quite a 5-star, but it was very, very close. And finally, the book I just finished is The True Adventures of Niccolo Zen by Nicholas Christopher, which I gave 2 out of 5 stars. So I finished all 7 books. Those are all 7 challenges. I got them all out of the way. I can't believe I managed to read 7 books and do all 7 challenges. It's just been awesome. If you did BookTubeAthon, I hope you had a great BookTubeAthon. What was your favorite book that you read this week for the whole readathon? Thanks for watching this whole video. I hope you've enjoyed this, and I hope you enjoyed my other challenges, and I will see you in another video very soon. Bye!